Is there a vibe around this locker room of like, man, we got to beat the Browns, we just beat the Titans and the Chiefs, we got to beat this team?
We feel about all 32 teams like that, not just the Cleveland.
Ward didn't play. You didn't play in the first matchup. I've heard you say that Ward's as good a cover corner as in the National Football League. Now you guys get to go out there and play against each other. Looking forward to that match?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know he is. I know all their whole secondary is. So, we're looking forward to it. They are too. So it's going to be exciting.
What is it about them, as from your perspective, have you seen? Only been in 2 years of this, but how do you explain how Cleveland has had success against you guys?
I don't know. I really don't know, man.
Does it eat at you a little bit? Does it bother you a little bit?
Hell yeah. I mean, I've never beat him. So that's not a good feeling.
Does it ever come up that Joe's never beat him? Has that ever?
It's not a good feeling not beating someone, period, man. It's not a good feeling, so.
You looked pretty spry against the Chiefs. Obviously, you led the team in receiving yards. How did you feel out there, and just what was it like to kind of get out there? You looked like you were, lively. You felt good.
Hurling over people.
You looked like tuna in a can out there,
I don't look like.
Okay, I was making sure I get it right. How did you feel on Sunday, Jamar?
I feel good. It's a good game. Good game plan by Zach. Good calls by Callahan too. So overall, good game. But our offense and defensive scheme came out and played their best ball.
What do you mean by good calls by Callahan?
They made great calls, great matchups, took advantage of the matchups.
When you did the Evan Moses, the big hurdle, I mean, you obviously felt like, I'm 100%. I mean, there was no doubt in your mind, just get after it.
Oh, if I'm playing football, I'm not thinking about an injury. That goes for me in the Saints game and Falcons game. I'm not thinking about it. I'm just playing football.
When you turned on the tape, was there any rust that you noticed that maybe we wouldn't notice that stood out to you? Or no?
No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I caught every pass but the one catch that I stepped out of bounds. So,
Well, you caught that. You're just out of bounds.
Right, I played pretty good though.
Did it surprise yourself how good you played after not playing for him? Did that surprise you?
That's a good question. Probably so. I didn't really know what to expect. Just to go out there and just play football. Really, you know what I'm saying? I was just happy to be out there on the field. I said that like second quarter. So.
Can you explain where tuna in a can came from?
I can't. Sorry.
You mentioned how when I talked to you in the post game, you mentioned, man, I was tired at times. The wind, the conditioning factor. You seem to be an incredible athlete. How quickly does it take you to get that stamina, the wind back, all that kind of stuff? Pretty quickly.
Maybe like a play or two. I know for the most part I was a bit tired last game. Came out a couple times, so I mean, 2 or 3 plays that'll do it.
How much better do you feel like this team is, Jamar, than last year's team? I mean, the team that made the Super Bowl, but right now where you stand, it looks like you guys are a more complete team right now.
Then we start off the same way like this last year, right? I mean,
you were 7-6 last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I do know that. I mean, yeah, you can say that we look better than last year. Our line's doing a great job right now. Joe's in the pocket, patting the ball, and like Brady. I mean, the receivers can open. Our defense is playing really, really good right now. So without our defense, we probably wouldn't win a lot of these games.
Joe talked about his vision and how that's grown and some other things. He can run the ball more now, which we've seen as well. Have you noticed, I know you're going to laugh at that, have you noticed some growth with him? I mean, I know he sees the field so well, but just how he's seeing it right now?
Yeah, man, I feel like he's been seeing this because last year Tyron was saying this when they was playing a little 2-man buzz. He would see Joe would look the safety off and run it. So I mean, this isn't something new for Joe. He's been doing it. He's just doing it with ease now and just making it look more easier now.
Would you call him fast?
Joe?
Yeah.
No.
So, on the touchdown pass to Evans, they were running the zone blitz. Karlaftis has got you out of the backfield. You literally ran him off the field. I mean, he wasn't even looking for the ball. You almost laughing when you went off the field and he gave all that space to Evans. He ran off the field with you.
Nah, I was really just telling Evans to get in the touchdown because I thought he was finna run towards me.
Yeah.
So I was just pointing in the end zone.
Jamar, you saw guys step up when you were out. What's it meant to, for Wilcox to get the snaps he's had, and now he's got to step in for Hayden?
Next man up, man. Next man up. You gotta be ready when your number's called and you got to provide and be there when the team needs you. So I think he's going to do a good job. He's next man up. We all believe in him. Everybody else does too.